And then this bug that's going around now, man.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of people.
Fortunately, I've been able to stay healthy in spite of. I had a couple family members that caught it. Had to take a couple people to the hospital.
Now, do you attribute your ability to avoid it? Because I again, I never got COVID. I mean,
Never ever.
ever.
Wow.
No, so I got flus, but every time everything was tested for COVID, it was always negative.
Right.
So I never got, as far as I know, never had it. Now, do you attribute, with this big flu going around and everything else, to eating dirt as a kid?
I mean, it helped build my immune system up, so maybe there's something to it. That hose water.
The dirt in the hose water?
The hose water. I don't know. But I mean, I say that facetiously because I know there's other people that got it too. But I don't know. I think just generally I have a pretty strong immune system.
I feel like maybe the dirt and then you're washing it down with hose water. I mean, it's like taking a pill, right? You drink a little water.
Yeah, it's the exposure. Like the exposure is what it's the same thing. Like the reason they have all these vaccines and everything. Like it's this slight exposure helps you build up.
So what we're trying to say, kids, is go outside and shovel some dirt in your mouth and drink some hose water, and you'll be fine when you're older.
Nah, I don't know. This water ain't the same. This dirt ain't the same.
It's not. It's not.
This ain't that 80s dirt, man. It's
when was the last time you drank out the hose? You're like, no, man. I need my.
I don't know.
I need my Voss water.
I don't be outside. I got turned on to filtered water. So when I was living in San Diego, like I was a huge tap water. Like water's water. It doesn't matter to me if it's bottled. Like just water. Just give me some water. I don't care if it's tap. Right. I don't care if it's filtered. All water was fine. When I was in San Diego, I drank tap water like it was cool. Like didn't notice the flavor of water.
Mm.
And then I moved to Orange County, Tustin, had the tap water there, and it was different. It was a little different. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because it was
tap water is definitely different
further inland. But then, the municipalities, they do different
for sure
processes and stuff. So then that kind of turned me on to filtered water. Mm-hmm. Wifey's a huge bottled water advocate.
Right.
But then I'm like, bottles and all this other stuff, like, just get a filtration system. Got that under sink 7-stage filter.
Right.
Bruh, best water I've ever had. Like, that made me a water snob. Dead ass. I'm like, what is this?
Right? This magic.
I need sorcery. I need this good water.
But it's true. I mean, tap water from varying places, it's different. I know when I go to the first, I really got turned on to it the first time I visited. But when I went to Colorado, my uncle stays on Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
When I went out there, he was like, "Hey, the tap water is not like not like you're used to. It's like it's drinkable. It's good." It's weird, but it tastes like filtered water, and their tap water tastes like something that's gone through filtration and is taken care of.
The natural filtration.
And so their tap water is perfectly on point. Now I've gone to other places where it's not, but yeah, I mean, so tap water is definitely a thing. Where growing up, like you said, it was like water's water.
Yeah. So I don't know how I feel. I mean, in a pinch, I would definitely drink some hose water. But it's like water fountain water. I'm not a fan of drinking out of water fountains now.
I mean, the fact that we knew as kids and you watch people where they slobber and put their mouth all over the water fountains and then let their dogs drink out of it. The parks especially, they let their dogs drink out of it. It's like,
I think those school water fountains were a conspiracy by adults to fuck with kids. Because like, why couldn't they make the pressure? Like, why does the water barely come out?
It barely reached.
Like, why do I gotta French kiss the water fountain to get water?
Right.
Not cool. No.
Right.
Like, fucking make it shoot.
No, it's because one kid had chicken pox. He drank out there, and they were like, now to get all the chicken pox to get out the way. Give them all the fluid, get them out the way.
What do they call that? The herd immunity?
The herd immunity.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, no, I don't know what it was with school fountains. And then there was always that one. It was always the one good fountain somewhere in the school that actually shot up high. It shot
way high.
The water went way up. And I remember you remember those water fountains that were like sinks. There was like 4 spigots, and there was like this one
and you
porcelain
just turn
sink.
it up and it does the arco. Yeah.
And there was always like all of them, like you said, barely put out any water, but there was always the one that just like went all the way across that seemed to have all the pressure.
Do schools still have water fountains now? That's crazy.
Oh, you know what? I know the schools around here they actually have bottle filler fountains.
I seen those.
Yeah, so it's still tap water, but but you can put your bottle up and it has like a button that you press
Yeah,
into
that
it
you
and
press
it
against it.
dispenses.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know about like full on water fountains.
So now I'm wondering, like, and I don't even know if they do or not now. I'm just basing it off of the old assumptions of the taste and everything of the water. Like, why can't they put a filter? Because nobody's going to replace them. I was going to say, why can't they put a filter into the water fountains to filter at least a single stage filter?
I'm sure they can, but then you have to rely on
somebody to come through and
groundskeeper Willie to come through and put a filter been in there for like 19 years.
Yeah. But I say all of that to say I haven't gotten sick yet.
That there's a flu. I know there's a flu going around. There's that Nova virus, and there's a stomach thing going around too, where people are getting nauseous and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's hitting people hard.